I did not know that worked that way. So I can't have my phone laying sideways. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk About Strange. I'm Steve King. I am at the old abandoned, well, somewhat abandoned Agway building. There are parts that are still being used. As you can see behind me, I thought I could use this sideways, so you have to excuse me if my hand's shaking a little bit trying to hold this at an angle. Um, Behind me, the old Agway building was the first part, the first portion of the building that was built in 1906. And behind me, you can see the remains of the old power plant that was used for the Rochester and Syracuse Railroad. Um, then over here is that building that it shoots off from. So pretty cool. There's a tenant using this portion of the building right now. This behind me here is the Erie Canal, which I'm actually hoping to do, build a boat on my other channel and do an entire tour of this canal system, which would be really fun and cool to watch. I'm gonna see if I can flip this phone up the other way. Oh, I can't. It's not gonna allow me to do that. Anyway, so I guess we'll stay right here like this. Lesson learned on that one. It's the first time I tried to go live on my phone. So here's that building. And then this is the other portion of that. Now this is the abandoned part of the building. It is massive. There's a lot of history behind all of this. There was scales here. This was a really active place for a long time that actually shut down sometime during the 90s. I'm not sure exactly what year, but it shut down in the 90s. And we're gonna go inside and take a look. I want to warn you, it's rather dangerous in there. The place is kind of falling in. So, but we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a tour inside, see what we can see. I think it'll be interesting, right? In this place, the architecture, you can see behind me, the architecture of this building is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they really built stuff in the days. Let's see if I can get a better look at that for you. Look at that. Look at the windows, the archways and stuff in this building. Major sections of the building are falling down. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go inside this little dark room here. It's dripping and let's see what we can see in this echo chamber. It's an echo chamber in here. And it is massive. Look at this. It doesn't look like this roof is caving in, so should be rather safe. Well, this is interesting. We can always consider renting it out for a hotel. Got a nice little hot tub here, jacuzzi tub. What? That would be fun, huh? Man, that'd take the eerie out of it. Look at these dark tunnels here. Try not to get dizzy. Got some dark tunnels here. I know there are some deep holes in the floor, so it looks like that's covered up. At least I hope and pray it's covered up, because I really don't want to fall into a hole. Talk about getting views though, huh? Oh, look at that. This is creepy. I did see there's a big section of the roof in the middle section over on the other side that's caving in. I mean, if this here doesn't tell you something, look at that pile. I mean, some sort of a wall or something fell down here, so I mean, it's mushy, ooey gooey. There's a lot of the fertilizer still in here. Old posts and stuff. I know that roof back here where I'm pointing, a lot of that has already fell in. Let's see what we got here. Boy, listen to those birds. There's blackbirds live here. I mean, you talk about a creepy factor, you know, when you got blackbirds all the time in here making noise. I just want to watch them walking. The camera can see better than I can right now. Boy, look at this. Look at that. Watch out for the pipe. There's a big steel grate system, walkway up here. So this is probably one of those rooms. Careful here. This is probably one of those rooms. Now, I found out we had a yard sale over the weekend, and I feel almost safer under this, but I don't know if I do. Look at this here column. That's steel. It's gone. I mean, it's rotted right out. The bottom of these columns are rotted from the fertilizer. They reinforced some of them, but the columns on this thing are rotted out. So anyway, so I don't know. I'd like to think I'm safe underneath this, but probably really not. Oh my God, look at that. Whatever that system is up there. Look at this. I mean, it's covered in something. I don't know if that's, I think it's covered in fertilizer, this whole thing. So people at the yard sale that worked here before it closed and spent a lot of time here told me that I knew about one person that died here. They had a tank out back. I believe his last name's Allen. I don't remember if it was Rick or Carl Allen. I forget the name, but they were pressurizing the tank to push fertilizer through it, or liquid or something. So they pressurize it, but they think that someone somehow accidentally kicked off the valve where the pressure flows through, and so he walked by it, and unfortunately the tank blew up, and they literally only found pieces of him scattered around this place. So I mean, really sad, really unfortunate situation. That happened, I'm thinking back in the 80s or something like that, a long time ago. Terrible thing. I don't want to go into all the gory details, but I mean, there was some more, they told me about it. And then I'm assuming it was in here. This is gonna blow your mind. So the fertilizer, I bet you it was this room, because this floor is covered in fertilizer. I never knew this part. The fertilizer would build up on these walls, and they used literal sticks of dynamite. They would drill into the fertilizer and set off dynamite charges to bust it off from these brick walls that are here. These brick walls are rather thick, but even here you can see, and who knows, maybe this is a result of those dynamite blasts. Look behind me here. You can see holes in these walls. And I mean, is that decay or is that the result of dynamite? So anyway, they set off these charges, and they would bust the fertilizer off, and I imagine a lot of places did this. So this other gentleman went over to, I guess that's what he was going to do. His father worked here as well. I'm going to go find another section here. And I guess his father, I don't know if he was there that day. I don't know if he was there at that moment. This person was really liked by a lot of people. And okay, here's that roof that's caving in. He walked underneath, and I guess there was an overhang of it was undermined or whatever. He walked underneath it, it broke loose and fell on top of him. I don't think it only just crushed him, but they said that the fertilizer filled his mouth and lungs and he suffocated. It must have been absolutely excruciating. I only hope he was unconscious when it happened, but he died there that day. Another horrible event that happened. Just so many things. Here's a little room. Check this out. You gotta be careful because this stuff is falling in. Look at it. There's another room where that stuff just caved in, and fell down. There goes a bat. That bat just flew by me. We're in another area. Okay, this one scares me because that's a really big roof. Can you guys see that? Yeah, hi. Look at this. This is a giant roof, and from outside the building, you can see this roof is really leaning probably 10, 15 foot to the side. So I mean, this roof could come down at any given moment. And here we got, well, there are windows, but it's just a decay. Ouch! I don't know what that was. I didn't stab myself. We'll go this way. Okay, here's some these are giant concrete supports underneath this part. But again, I mean, how do you trust them when you see this? Look at this chunk of concrete hanging off right here. That is about 4 foot long. If that fell on you, it's game over. Game over. Here's another section of that roof. So it's got steel girts, but again, the fertilizer has done so much damage to this stuff. Here's another room. It's just wide open up above me. You can see the rot in the concrete. The roof here is just real shame though, because it's a giant building. This wall here, a lot of the walls on the other side, you'll see this here. These are, this wood was, I believe it was shipped in. I'd have to ask. I believe this wood was shipped in, and they built these wooden walls to house the fertilizer in here. I mean, can you imagine back in the heyday when this place was up and running, tow motors probably running in and out of here like crazy, people with shovels and wheelbarrows and forklifts. Another bat just flew by me. Wild stuff, man. But anyway, I wanted to just give you guys a quick little tour. I've been wanting to walk through here for a really long time now. Okay, trying not to walk into a hole here. Right, we were in that room already. There's another area, but I don't know how to get to it. I think it's like the second floor. And I don't think I want to. Here's one. We didn't go in here. What's this one? Okay, this one looks like it just goes through the other side. That looks like a elevator or a stairwell, something back there. Really cool, man, really cool. A lot of history behind this place. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed walking through here with me and checking this out. I've been wanting to go through here for a long time. I'm hoping to go to some other places. There is a set of steps. Dare I go? I don't know. Oh, I see there's some comments on here. I apologize, guys. I'm not going to be able to get onto the comments because I've never done this on my phone before. So, it looks like Jane D says, good morning. Jesse says, wow, very interesting, Steve. Thank you. Love to see the place. No to the steps. For real. Like, ooh, hey, another bat. Here they are. Here are the steps. They go up that, it looks like it was made for somebody 4 foot tall. And I don't know what's in this room. It's kind of storage room. Here we have some kind of little torture device here. Looks like it was made for a pipe clamp or something. It's kind of neat though, right? Yeah. Boy, wild stuff. Very cool. Oh, there's another set. There's another set of stairs. And I mean, that room is dark. See the steps? Ay caramba. I'm not going in there. Now without a flashlight, God only knows. Be careful to walk on here. All right. Anyway, good times. Hey, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Steve has what? Did you mean to say flipped, Drew or Renee? Thanks. I know it's daytime, but the dark rooms, yeah, definitely need a good flashlight or a headlamp or something like that to go in there. But yeah, hey, thanks you guys for jumping on with me. Script? Right. Thanks, Steve. Have a great day. I will. Thank you, guys. Thought I'd just share that with you. All right. So, how do I end a live on here? Anybody know? I don't even know how to end it on here, but it was fun anyway. I guess I just hit the X. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Take care, everybody. Try. Let's see. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?